Voice chat knows. What stock is that again? Welcome to Read the Room with Unc. What's up, everybody? This is Unc with the new Read the Room. Going through my scans and screeners. So far, so good. Two for two on these. Market conditions definitely help. Not really going to spend too much time because I have a lot this week on victory laps, but these levels definitely have shown their strength. Um, Easy to play if you pick out a couple and just follow the chart. So let's get right to work here. Apron will be the first one. Gonna do exactly how I did last week and just run through these with a quick 30 seconds or so thought on them all. Apron 266 to $4, 398. Looking for channel reclaim. This is more of a social play. Just looking for it to pick up here. Kind of got an uptrend or squeezing off the level here. So I think once we reclaim that, we should get a pretty good run, even if it is only for a day or two. Ray. Perfect. Alright, battery company. 14, 51, 16, 11. Kind of confirming this top level. Had range back here, I think to 24. Just seeing what the flow, I want to see what the flow says on this guy. ASTS. This is kind of a cheater one. Professor had it up. It's at the bottom of the channel here, 621 to 813. Even playing in this channel looks fairly profitable. Last time it moved through the channel, it did it rather quickly in 2 weeks, and then we had a large run up to 14. Space play, I do like the sector. I'm probably going to talk about that in the market cast. Build a bear. This is one I like how the chart moves. Stock, little fuzzy on the build a bear. 1476 to 1777 is our level. Walked right through it the last few weeks, really with no news. One of the few mall stocks that looks good. We do have a kind of a downtrend overall, but reclaiming this level could get us back into the 20s. Klein for the third time. I think it's on the hot list, so it probably shouldn't be here, but I just want to stay on this chart, especially in this format. Confirmation, you can see the doji confirmation off the upper level. Want to see if we still have the strong flow reads back here or if we're going to go back into the channel. Either way, this has enough range, it's playable, and we are familiar with it already. All right, now we're to the EDU portion of this. So this will take more than 30 seconds. So CS. Actually, we caught the move off this the first time perfectly with the 380 ads. Oh crap, I gotta dump these lines. So we caught the move perfectly off the 380 the first time. Just got through ER. It definitely flushed. So we want to do the 3-day rule, which is simple. Just give it 3 days to kind of figure it out. The third day it usually checks back into the range. Lately, you've had to count this drop as the first day. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So this would be it figuring itself out right here. Looking to play back into the range of mid candle. So how do we figure out our levels? Me, the bottom is really simple here. I'm just going to go off this last month. These 5 candles is basically the month. They're really similar levels. I like this 382 spot. Kind of touches the 2 red wicks, gets real close, and the green one, it's all on. Be mindful that 370 did come, so that's 12 cents below. And then top end, I won't put here. I'm going to actually come up here to this day chart and steal this line off with this volume profile script, which is basically 430, 429. We'll put it there. And I do like that because how it lines up here with the drop level on the hour chart. So just real simple how you get some levels for trading something that has just fallen out of ER. Dole. Some pineapple. Like this chart, volume profile chart. Whoa. Sorry. Volume profile chart, real simple here. Volume profile is 910. Put the line on there. It's 910 on both the time frames, so I like that. Just seeing if we're going to go back there. Have 60 cents to there, and plenty of range after if you look at the weekly. Next up, the dividend play, old Dow here. Um, One of the few stocks that I do like with a dividend. Think it's pretty. I guess I don't want to say safer play, but yeah, long term safer play. Kind of have two levels here: 47, 92, and 54. That would be the channel. You can see we did get below the channel, so this is kind of in a downtrend, but we do have a dividend coming up here in a few weeks, and we just got through ER. I like them if we reclaim this channel, especially with some strength. Fiverr, FVRR. I always get that one wrong for some reason. Simple channel. Reclaim here. Reclaim this 29.55. See it on the weekly. Great range back to 40, so that's what stands out to me. This is a $10 channel with ER coming up. Previous winner. GRPE. I think this is another clean energy. A lot of these clean energy. Did I spell that wrong? It's GPRE. Yeah, did I mess that up over here? If I mess that up over here, I apologize. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Volume profile's 31. Don't have a line here, but we can throw it on there. I like when the volume profiles match up. Yeah, so I'm just looking for the reclaim of that level, and they have ER really flat bottom. We could probably put a line down here, to be honest with you, just right here on this 26. Yeah. So yeah, I just like that setup. See how easy that is? It's not hard. Just do some crappy TA. But yeah, you can see on the weekly, like you're getting this offer. I mean, it's that simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're getting the offer 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe 8, 7 or 8 of those because those never touch. But you're getting it, and it's checking up into this range with a big move one time if you were over here in this one. Not too much below that level. So that's why I mean by safe levels of trade. Real simple, dirty TA. It does not have to be perfect as long as you can play the price action on the days. Or you know how to DCA in. It's real simple. JMIA Nigeria. Now this one was off again and on again. You could see it though. These last 3 candles. Why we haven't won on it yet. But man, this level is holding so well. Just looking for the news to come. I guess you could play those, but these are a bit spotty to me. Unless you're getting the bottom. We are kind of opening up a little bit, so be mindful, but I just want to see if the flow's still on this. Definitely need that to lead first here. Sorry, I didn't take a time out there. Laser's doing really good with that 750. Let's see, I'm all zoomed in now, sorry. Yeah, so Laser reclaiming the 750, top of the channel, ER coming. Really looks to be a higher low overall. With range back to 10 or 11. Just want to see the flow is really easy to read on this guy. MGM monster here. Had the 28, got to the top of the channel. This thing will run to 40 or 50. I like casinos in general right now. We're above the 200, which is always a good sign. A lot going on here. I like this one best of the bunch. VICI is another one, but this right now is the blue chip for me. Oh, also ER this week. Mo. Another one we kind of pumped on the bottom a little bit down here. This kind of shows that, again, find that bottom on the time frame play to the top, but we're here at the top now, 45 reclaim. That's volume profile in your 1 year. 50 is the number we kind of been looking for, especially if we can just reclaim this 200. I do like that. So, yeah, just looking to see if, now that we're through ER, that we're going to continue back into that channel. OEC. A lot of charts. Yeah. OEC just got back to the 1527 level. I have the 17.5 up top. I think we have ER here coming this week. No, our ER news coming this week. Yeah, like this channel, kind of stalled here before, so I do want a strong flow read to this point. But it does have range. back to the 20s. This is an energy play, so I think those will be good next week. Pfizer, PFE, also this one kind of got doubly because it's down there at the bottom too for the ER. But this is looking to reclaim this 48 to 54 channel. Yeah, 48 to 54 channel. Kind of got way down here on the I believe the England shot debacle thing. Like someone paid them too much, so their stock dropped, is what it sounded like. But yeah, like them down here, especially with ER this week. They saw a lot of different things besides COVID shots. All right, back on the big boy, old play. We probably should have been pounding the table on this, but um, if you were on it when we were saying the 29s and just stayed on it, you did totally fine. Flipping the 30, 38.50 level right now. I just want to see if we have the flow reads back to the 44. This is going to break out eventually, in my opinion. I just really feel this is going to break out. Really do. I mean, we're still kind of, in retrospect, we're still back here at this 40 on the open. Let's go here, yeah. And we're still, yeah, we're still doing this. I mean, after the initial run, it kind of was here, which is this volume profile. So we're still below or at that level. I think this is because of the COVID and when it first got released, but it should be up in here, up in this 50 channel, in my opinion. Still opening stores. Professor never likes this one, but I'm gonna keep throwing it at him because it's holding until he likes it. Eventually he'll like it. It's like peas. He likes that one. Come on. Will you just put plug power in here for me? So yeah, we're on the 1653 level. 25's the top. You can see the channel. Same thing we talked about before. I do like that the 200's right here. Yeah, we don't even need. We just need 20s. Retail. This is I forgot where I got this one. This is like a retail stock. Yeah, it's an ETFer, I think. Pretty sure it's what it is. Let me go check. I know. Yeah, shares ETF trust. It's a bull, 3x bull on retail. So I like this one just off the level here. Interested what Professor says about it. 787 up here to 1112. Just really thick here too. Also, stupid range, but it's a triple leveraged ETF. Root, one I've been keeping my eye on. Finally put some lines on it. Come on, John. Finally put some lines on it down here. What do we got? 99 cents. Oh, I guess I didn't put some lines on here. What do I have on here? I feel stupid. 840, $11. Yeah. Well, there should be one at 840. Here, let's just throw it up. Bam. And there should be one at $11. Yeah, it's gonna be that guy. Bam. So, just like this. Why is there a line down here at 99? Dang, that would suck. Yeah, I like this as it's looking to reclaim the channel. Yeah, 840, 1102. Huh. I like this as looking to reclaim the channel. I think this is going to get moving back up. It's way undersold. It says book share value is 38. Even if you take out the free cash flow for a share, this should still be that $11. So they're definitely not necessarily failing, but they're definitely not in a great spot on the business side, but they're not going anywhere. And this was a $50, $60 stock at one point in time. Since now I've had this on here for a couple times, and I think Professor posted about it as well. But Doji on the weeklies, we're just standing up on this 118 with the range back to 165 or 150 is what the flow is going to say. Sugar beet, talked about it a bunch. Get that off there. Talked about that one a bunch. Probably a week late on this one, but trend's still there. So shop. Also believe, we'll talk about it probably on MarketCast, on how Amazon negative affects other people positive. But reclaim 32 outside of ER. 40's the top of the channel. Previous winner, love the guy. I don't love Shopify, I love the chart. SoFi, ER play, also probably a repeater. I think I only have the one line down here. Yeah, one line down here, 528. I'm kind of bouncing off of that going into ER. So I'm just curious if we're going to get a dip down here back to no man's land, sub 5. Sub 5 to me is trouble for SoFi. Definitely would like to trade it in an uptrend if it gets below 4 instead of trying to dip by on a bad day, because 5 to me is just such a key level for this stock. Square, definitely on here just because I want to know the flow. Reclaim the 60 channel. 84 is the top. Probably gonna have way less of a flow read along the way. I just don't think we're gonna stay down here in the 51. I would not buy above like 56. Let's go with that. Excuse me, 50, probably 57. Wouldn't buy above 57 on this side of ER. But if we confirm 60 and have a good report, I'm fine with playing that into this channel up here. Long term, you wanted those 55s. And you. Last one on the list here. And we'll talk a little bit. So yeah, you reclaiming this 29, 16, kind of standing on it. It looks like a little bit. 55 is the top with a big gap afterwards. I know the sector's tough. Do have ER incoming. I just want to see where the flow's at with this guy, because any kind of like even regular news probably will put it back somewhere in this channel. All right, usually I put yeah, I'll just show you them. Usually I just come in here and do some trends. I've been really focused, so when I'm scanning, I'm only scanning on my main list. But yeah, this is the 3 consecutive week list. Good names on here like CCL, Cat, Hilt. We missed Hilt. The Kroger and ACI I definitely want to talk about, but there's I usually been doing these. I don't want to spend too much time here. Doing these each week, trying to keep you guys into safer stuff. A lot of these are on the list this week, but this week ERs were so thick with the names that we're normally on, not the big ones, Apple, Amazon, yada yada yada, not the 20% giver backers, but the ones that we're already on, and these are the ones that I like right here. So Fubo is in notes. You guys know rather well those levels. DraftKings, we talked about that, especially around the 1280 level. We have a trend line on that chart. I've posted it several times. Starbucks was in the stuff last week, and talking about where to buy it. Actually looks really good going into ER. Datadog probably be the dip buy. Piton, really interested in this ER. I don't think it can get much worse from a news perspective for them, so anything neutral will be great. Devon, BTU, and PBR are energy plays. 3 that I'm kind of looking into as not only very profitable, but have good sale numbers, higher sales numbers. And then PFE obviously is Pfizer, we just talked about. And then Lumen is probably one of the only dip buys. I'm going to pull that chart actually. It's probably one of the only dip buys I like. I do want to see what the professor says on this though, because we have kind of confirmed technically through, downward compression, but in an uptrend. That's what these red candles are. Going into the ER, even back to the trend line level, even like back to 850 would be nice on this thing. I don't think we're gonna get back to the $10 level unless the ER is really, really good. But I don't know much about them from that perspective. So I'm interested in what the flow says going into that. Huge week in my opinion, especially on charts we play in ER. So I do look forward to talking with Professor in the market cast about that. I didn't get too much into new stuff just because we had so much stuff that we're normally on, and familiarity is important to me. All right, so that's going to be it today for Read the Room. Kept it around 20 minutes, trying to keep content tolerable, digestible for you guys, so it's not all 4 hours long. Y'all have a great day out there. take a look at these charts, ask questions, chart your own levels, and then see where they line up with mine. But yeah, respect the lines, but most importantly, read the room.